Hello and welcome to this Dota 2 cast. My name is Automo and I'll be casting this pub game submitted on Reddit for the Dota 2 casted sub. I'm not really sure who submitted the game because I don't check the username of the guy who submits or their in-game Dota buff. So I don't know who wins or who loses. So I'm looking forward to finding out. Now let's look at the two teams. We have on the Shadow Shaman we have Baymont Taz. We have on the Bristleback looking to go on the offlane is Ronith. We have Razor going mid, being played by Zortheld. And we have Coat Elb on the Wraith King. And lastly, we have Lion being played by Orga Angelus. Firstly, I really don't like the names that are coming out on the Radiant because I can't pronounce any of them. Nice Star takes the Dirge takes the bounty run. Anyway, looking at the what's he called them? Dire. Puggy Soar is going to go on the middle with the Oracle. Crystal Maiden being played by Lemon Squasher, the first guy whose name I can actually understand. E Stone on the Undying. Suzanne Snowplow on the Jakiro, and lastly we have Spectre being played by 72 Shaman. So those are some interesting names. Anyway, top lane. This is going to be Bristleback and Shadow Shaman against Crystal Maiden and Spectre. I feel like the Bristleback should be able to win this game as long as this lane, so long as he spams his quill spray, which he doesn't seem to be doing yet. I think he's saving it to last hit, which he misses. Alright. Yeah, he should be spamming that thing out as much as he can, get some mana regen, and he can probably win the lane. Spectre's melee, so she's going to be in range for it, and Crystal Maiden has no armor, so she's definitely going to take a ton of damage from this quill spray. Looks like both teams are going for a 2-1-2. In the mid lane, it's Oracle against Razor. Never seen this Oracle mid before, so I'm going to be interested to see how it goes. Purifying Flame, not the best to harass with, and really it's not that of an interesting skill to, I mean, it barely heals you more than damages you, and barely does enough damage to be worth spamming out, so a bit of an odd spell. Bottom lane, Undying and Jakiro against Wraith King and Lion. Lion's pretty squishy, and look at that. This Undying doing a great job stealing all that strength that he has. And oh, good stun. And he also has an orb of venom to help with the harassing. The good thing about Undying when you have an CM in your team. Oh, top lane. Dagger. Nothing happens. Okay, yeah. The good thing about Undying when you have a CM in your team is that you get all this lovely mana regen that helps you out a lot. So doing quite well. Top lane though, Spectre really in a bad position. Mid could have gone and helped them, but decides. Yeah, that farming is more important. Probably right. Spectre gets a nice bounty ruin though and continues. Overall though, it seems that the Radiant not farming quite as well. I'm surprised by this 2 CS on the Bristleback. He should be a lot higher considering that really he's not up against the Hearthstone. He just, see that he could have just gotten that one. Will he get this one? No, doesn't. Yeah, he's not really doing this well in the off lane. But hey, there you go, 3rd CS of the game. Undying doing really well with this aggressive build. So 2 points on solar. Okay, I'm not sure I like that. Top lane. Okay. This 2 points on solar is a bit odd. I like that the cooldown goes down by a lot. That's very nice. But the Tombstone is such an amazing team fight ability early on. I don't know if he's gonna go buy boots now. Finish his Ring of Basilisk. Nice. I thought he got a double, but only one person. He also is able to reduce the Wraith King's damage every time he does his decay. Lion really squishy because of him. Their combination is deadly as well. Jakiro with his a lot of slows and the stun as well, able to keep people inside the Tombstone. But since he's opting not to take it, it's a bit of a waste. Very odd indeed. I can't say I approve much of it. Sulap's just not that. It's not that good of a spell early on. 1 point is more than enough. Mid lane, it looks like it's actually even for now. 10 to 5 and 10 to 4 for the Razor Oracle combination. Still think that this is going to benefit the Razor, but I'm not sure how this Oracle is going to build. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Oracle's made as a support. Surprising to see him in this mid role. I just don't know what exactly he's doing. Oh well, who knows? Perhaps in time we'll find out what he's more suited for. But apart from this mid lane, the other lane is going in Dire's favor. Bottom lane, Dirge definitely far out farming both the Wraith King and the Lion. They can't even go close to him. He's just so damn strong early game. Orb of Venom. What's coming on the courier? Ah, he's getting a bottle. Interesting. I'm not sure if that's what he needs, but anyway. Spectre has a point in dispersion early on. That's very interesting. You don't really need it, but I suppose 10% damage reflection is not bad at any point of the game. Might be an urn from that gauntlet. Bristleback, honestly, kind of failing this top lane. He should be owning it completely, yet he's just average with the Spectre. Same thing going between them. So I definitely say that they should have won this, and the fact that they didn't counts as a loss, really. And oh, okay. See this? See how much damage he does just by a few cool sprays? Insane. Looks like they might be able to get the kill on the Spectre. Boots. No boots on them to catch up with her, but they might be able to. Oh, why did he turn around? He might have been able to kill her. Oh, they need more. Doesn't have enough mana to get a few cool sprays off. But you can see how much damage they can do if they just play a bit more aggressive. But Bristleback seems to be a bit too. I mean, he's a bit too shy, so to speak. Dirge kind of roaming around, still very way ahead of the CS of the Wraith King, but he hasn't really gotten much gold in the last couple of minutes, basically. Seems to have slowly let the Jakiro take a bit more. Not bad. Jakiro could use the gold and experience. Jakiro is definitely one of the supports who can benefit from everything. And interesting how it's the ice head that shoots usually, and then the fire head when he has Molten Flame. When this fills up, the fire head has an animation. Okay, Tombstone comes up. I think it's only level 1 Tombstone, not good enough. Wraith King might be able to get a couple of zombies on him. Oh, only one zombie getting slowed by a lot. He's two zombie attacks, Breath of Fire, and looks like they get the first blood on the Jakiro. Shadow Shaman is here, but not sure he should be. He's grabbed, but who's grabbing who right now? And slowed by the Orb of Venom, the Jakiro wraps around, comes in. Looks like it's going to be a Shadow Shaman dead as well. Nice decay coming out. One kill for both. One kill for them dying, one kill for the Jakiro. Very nice early game for them. They're already winning the lane. Now they're going to win it that much harder. Top lane, just again, this top lane has been very odd for me. Very odd indeed. I keep feeling like, okay, is he going to get this? There we go. I keep feeling like this Bristleback should have done far better. I also feel like the Dire could have done better as well. They have a magic wand, okay, that's good, and she should get a magic stick as well. Just insanely good against him. Mid lane, Razor slightly pulling ahead of the Oracle, not that much to brag about though. Still waiting to see what this Oracle is gonna go for. Looks like it might be a phase boot. Oracle, I've heard he has an incredibly good base attack animation or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Bottom lane, looks like we might have another dive. Oh, nice Macropire coming out. Undying, though not here to help his team. Surprise, but looks like they're gonna get the kill in the end anyway. But throwing the Jakiro's life for the Wraith King, definitely not worth it. Jakiro third, last hit. Wraith King third from the bottom in last hit. So definitely not worth it for them to throw that way. Looks like middle lane, Razor might be caught, but who? Oh, the Crystal Maiden definitely don't want to be there. He has higher movement speed if he can cut the gap, or if he can use his plasma field. But no, the end can't find her. Bit of a waste of time now. Looks like he's going to go for a Drum of Endurance. That's a very odd path for the Shadow Shaman to take. Shadow Shaman sees the Haste Ruin, gonna give it to the Razor, despite the Razor doesn't have ball though. I think they might be concerned going. Oracle doesn't have his ultimate yet. Very interesting. I think though that they assume that he does. That's why the Razor is not diving for him. Yeah, but overall the Radiant's not doing so well. Or at least in the other lanes, only Razor is doing so very good for his team. Alright, now let's look at some maybe items or skills. Shadow Shaman, nothing to talk about really. Bristleback, not much. Could be going for Vanguard. Oh, Bristleback actually losing life pretty rapidly, but should be okay. There we go. You can turn it around. You can turn it around, but takes a bite. You can't do it. Still did pretty well overall. Razor, yeah, drums like I said. Wraith King. Oh, it looks like speaking of the Wraith King and his friend, There, one of them is dead. Oh, looks like the Shadow Shaman caught in a bad place. They need one more hit and they get him. A double kill for the bottom lane. Oh, looks like we might have a dead Jakiro, but Jakiro gets the kill before he falls. Triple kill for the Jakiro. Very worth it because he didn't give any experience or gold away. Mid lane, almost they get the Oracle, but fight recap shows a pretty nice chunk of gold and experience going for the team Dire. Becomes Team Dire. Oracle does have his phase boots. Really not sure what this hero is going to go for. For one, I don't see this hero played a lot. Secondly, I don't know anything about him. And thirdly, I've never seen him play mid. Crystal Maiden has her Tranquil boots. Best boots you can get for her. Looks like she's going to go for Magic Wand now. Perhaps a Force Staff would be good this game. Force Staff, yeah, would be pretty good this game, along with just mobility items. Crystal Maiden can't tank. She'll never be able to tank anything. She'll always be extremely fragile, but if you can get her some mobility, she can evade the damage, which is much better than tanking it. Undying. Does he have anything to courier? No, I'm not sure what he's gonna go for. Liking the skill build. I don't think that Flesh Golem is really worth it. Level 1. It's just pathetic, mostly. But yeah, I like Max the Tombstone. He's going more points than Soul Rip. Soul Rip, the cooldown is definitely too high at the first 3 levels, but level 4 it goes down to 6 seconds. Definitely a very spammable spell. Jakiro looks like, I think this is going to be an Aghanims. I'm not looking for. I know that what Aghanim is made of, but wait, point boost. What else does it make? Soul Booster into Octarine Core, maybe. I think it's an Aghanims. Aghanims is insanely good. Nice. Very beautiful. This is going to be a very bad. Looks like oh wait, it's turning around, and it's actually the Undying who falls first. But Macropyre comes out. Beautiful Macropyre. 2 kills. Well, actually, the Wraith King comes back to life and slowed down by the zombies. The Quill Spray doesn't affect them anymore. He might actually die here. Look at all these zombies. It's the family, the zombie of the dead. Will they be able to bring him down? Holy crap, they do. Well, that was interesting. Bristleback going for the Vanguard. If he had the Vanguard just now, he'd have been safe, but that wasn't enough because he didn't have it. Still, it's a 2-4-2 in favor of the Radiant for sure. Oh wait, they lost him in the ultimate only. Yeah, it's a 2-4-2 in favor of the Radiant because they took out 2 very high net worth heroes. And we're gonna skip to go to net worth from now on as the lane phase over. Spectre, really poor. I don't see her getting her Radiance until like minute 25 or something like that. Yeah, and she's going for these early game items. Not bad. She's not rushing Radiance completely, but she's not doing well at all. Undying though, he's Ring of Protection as well as a buckler. Interesting. Not sure what he's going for exactly. I assume it's a mech. Looks like it should be a mech. I mean, but the Ring of Protection odd. Okay, looks like dive on the Bristleback. Don't see him dying, but ooh, nice slow coming out. Bit of a waste. Takes very little damage from that actually. That is a bit odd. But oh, sorry. In the meantime, Oracle kills the Razor. I am sorry I missed that. I was just checking my phone for half a second. You know, production value and all that. Very sorry for missing that. Wraith King looks like I think he's gonna go for a Ring of Basilisk and a Bracer or something like that. Not sure exactly what he wants to. I also dislike his cosmetic, but looks like it doesn't matter. He takes a stun, takes another stun. Will he be killed? Hex gonna come out, and I think we have a dead Jakiro. Jakiro way too aggressive. Undying. Don't think he's gonna be able to turn this and get anything out of it. Misses the decay, and the Jakiro is a very good player, but he works well only with the Undying. By himself, he's too easily brought down. He needs Undying with him to help him out. Looks like they still want to go for this tower. Tombstone's up, but okay, nice work by the Crystal Maiden. She bites the guy she needs to. Nice heal coming out, brings him back almost to full life. Shadow Shaman falls, and zombies galore. Well, used to be until the Tombstone died, but still, there were a lot of zombies at some point. Razor gets a bit of strength taken off, but it looks like he'll be fine in the end. Mechanism can be bought if he wants it, but he's not. Okay, Razor uses the ultimate. It looks like we're gonna have a very dead Crystal Maiden. Oh, nice Soul Rip, keeping her alive. Crystal Maiden has her ultimate, uses it, but it doesn't really hit anyone. Instead, she decides to go and use her spells. Ah, that's may have been a bad decision to go close. Spectre gets a kill on the Razor. Looks like zombies in the perfect spot. Lion, if he turns around, he's gonna hit even more. He takes a lot of zombie hits. And Undying gets a kill on the line while Oracle finishes off the Bristleback. One thing that the Radiant do need is that they need someone to get Silver Edge. Only because they're up against the Bristleback, who has strong passives. The Wraith King as well has a pretty strong passive. But none of their team is really Silver Edge material, so it's gonna be tough for them. Undying does get his mechanism, and Chikiro not buying anything yet. It could be an Octarine Core actually. If he disassembles the Arcane Boots, but is Octarine Core really good on him? 9 seconds. What's that going to be? 2.2 seconds removed. That's not much. Dual Breath will go to 7.5. Also not that incredible. Macro Fire. So Liquid Fire. 3 seconds, I suppose. But doesn't stack. I don't really know if he wants Octarine Core, but yeah, it is Octarine Core. Well, the good thing about it, I suppose, is that every time you cast a spell, you'll be getting a lot of life from it. Because his spells are all AoE, so he's gonna hit multiple heroes, so he'll be able to heal from it quite well. Crystal Maiden in a bad spot, but not bad enough. Oh, it looks like the Wraith King goes in ham. Has his ultimate. Ooh, nice lightning coming out. And looks like Lion. Oh, doesn't have his finger to use. Crystal Maiden, she could have used her ultimate just now. That would have been really good, but instead she's gonna fall. It's a 3-for-0 trade. Nice job for Team Radiant. They are definitely not out of this game. Although the graphs are definitely in Dire's favor. Damn it, Chubbs. Okay. So, which team has this late game? Late game on the Radiant, we have 3 of them scale very well. Even actually, all of them scale really well. But some better than others. Shadow Shaman and Lion have a good amount of disables that they bring. Nothing goes through BKB, but still pretty good. Wraith King is probably their hardest carry. Bristleback and Razor do good damage and tank pretty well as well. Spectre is here. Whoa, not sure what that's gonna make. And he's hit with the whatever the hell that spell is. Where is the Spectre? Actually, he goes here. That is not where you want to go. He needs to dagger. Why doesn't he dagger? He should dagger. Okay, he decides not to. That is very odd. He just needed to dagger and walk through it. Ooh, weird. Very weird. Looks like maybe the Oracle might be going for the Silver Edge, but that was a huge misplay. That's something that shouldn't happen. Undying has the plate mail. I assume it's going to be Shiva's God. Really good. Works well for him with the Tombstone, the slows coming out from Jakiro and Crystal Maiden. Pretty good. So, what is this? What is this going to make? Where is it? Where is it? What does it make? Is he going Butterfly? I mean, he can't be going Orchid, right? I mean, there's nothing else that makes him. And he's Butterfly. Ah, that's weird. What a weird item to get on a Spectre. Very strange. I don't even like his skill build either. More points in dispersion is not really worth it. Ah, I'm surprised. Well, anyway, Octarine Core. This is gonna be. I'm interested to see how this goes. Undying. Yeah, it looks like there's not much items gonna come out. So, late game. On the term of the Dire, they have. I'd say they have the much weaker late game actually. Spectre is their true late game, and she's one of the strongest late game heroes. But she's up against very tanky heroes, and her support staff aren't that great. Looks like she's gonna be grabbed. Nope, no grab. Okay, yeah, it's not a very good game for the Dire to go late. But looks like here we have an engagement. Oh, not enough. Doesn't heal her in time, but we might have a dead Lion slowed. Okay, and Lion's gonna fall. Bristleback going on the Tombstone poor thing gets healed, but looks like in the end the Tombstone does fall, so he's not gonna get slowed. Is he gonna be Oh, actually, he can turn this around if he wanted to. Spectre has no life. If he wanted to turn around, I think he could actually get the kill, but decides not to for some odd reason. And Shadow Shaman is here. It's a 2-for-1 trade all across the map. Dagger comes out, might be able to get the kill. Oh, nice stun, but in the end, sort of gets him anyway. Now I hope he realized that he can walk through trees. Oh, Wraith King caught in a very bad situation, but manages to teleport out to safety. Top lane, Bristleback against Jakiro. Jakiro caught out again, just like he was in the middle tower. He works well with the Undying, but by himself he just kind of makes a lot of misplays. Anyway, Dire, to win this, they need to go fast. They need to end this very fast, as soon as they can, actually, because their lineup does not go into late game. Undying he's a very strong hero, but late game he just doesn't bring much. Oracle, I don't really know anything about this hero to talk, but the Jakiro, good all throughout the game, but definitely stronger early and slowly loses his momentum. Crystal Maiden, squishy, not really sure they want to go late game with this Crystal Maiden. And lastly, Spectre has very little farm. Fourth on lowest on the network. Definitely not what you want to see from your Spectre. I think I'm going to get hiccups soon. Anyway, the warding situation has been pretty good from the Dire, actually. I haven't noticed the wards much, but they have very nice wards coming out. These are all planted by the Crystal Maiden, so props to him for doing a very nice job. So how much is he slowed by? Oh, it's based on how close you are. Nice tombstone, very good position for it. And oh, beautiful wards. Looks like we're going to use the lemon squash, but he doesn't focus the wards on the Crystal Maiden. He could have brought him out. Beautiful Crystal Maiden ultimate. The tombstone falls in the end. Double stun coming out from the Lion, and Crystal Maiden finally gets killed. Looks like the Undying still alive, but no mana, and I'm not sure, and can't steal anything else. False Promise comes out. Macropyre not in the best position. I think he should have used it way sooner than this. Looks like Undying barely survives despite having False Promise on him. Can he turn around and throw a Decay? Bristleback should go throw a Quill Spray. There you go. That's the aggression I've been waiting for. For some reason, Spectre buys back, hurts her economy, and okay, good, gets a kill on the line, so it's not a complete waste yet. But oh, that was an odd buyback. She's going to go for Bristleback. Very surprised if she can get him. And Bristleback decides he's had enough. He wants to fight. Bristleback throwing those Quill Sprays and gets the kill. It's a dieback and a double kill for the Bristleback. Bristleback, keep your back towards that Crystal Maiden. And Shadow Shaman, keeping him alive. Beautiful lightning work just now by the Shadow Shaman. And alright, I think graphs are going to go in Radiant's favor. At least experience is going to go in Radiant's favor after that fight. That dieback by Spectre. I don't want to say this, so arrogantly, but I think the Spectre is going to be somewhat useless for the next, until at least 30 minutes. Until minute 30, sorry. Because she just destroyed her own economy. She died, bought back, got one kill, which by the way is only worth 40% of its normal price because of the dieback penalty, then died again. So she just lost almost all her money. Luckily she has some reliable gold, but still, that is just terrible. Very bad, very bad. And also, I'm not sure what this Jakiro is doing. The Macropyre, he was very lackluster here. He threw it like over here and just moved back when there was no one there. He should have thrown it in the fight here. Now that would have been great Macropyre. I don't know if he was close by though, so it could have been just that he was too far, the location of it, but that shouldn't have happened. Alright, and we have that explains it. He wanted to go Guardian Greaves, and looks like he's going to go for Shiva's Guards next. Guardian Greaves really good against. They need this extra armor. If they can, as much armor as they can get, this game would be good because they're up against the Bristleback as well as the Razor. So this Guardian Greaves pickup is gorgeous. Really needed for his team. If someone could get a Ring of Basilisk, that would be even better. They need armor, so Ring of Basilisk would be very helpful for their team. So they're going for Roshan. I like how Roshan has a spear sticking up out on him. Let's see this. Look, yeah, there's a spear. There's one spear with the tip in, one spear with the tip out. There's a sword on his foot. What else does he have? Man, this guy's been tortured his whole life. Oh, sorry, I'm missing out on the fight. And looks like they get the Jakiro. Jakiro looks like he was out of position a bit, or just defending his tower. The whole dire team is here. Tombstone comes out, not the best location. They're focusing on the Tombstone now. That's very smart of them. Looks like the Undying throws another kick and he survived. That extra armor, nice! Crystal Maiden ultimate, beautiful. Slowing pretty much everyone. Can he heal her? She gets the bite off, but in the end she dies as well. Still, beautiful work. Where's the Razor? Razor? He's low life, but oh, there you go. And looks like we're gonna get triple, maybe? No, we don't get a triple kill. But again, the Spectre falls. She is 3 and 6. That Spectre is just not gonna help his team right now. Spectre falling even lower on the net worth graph. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Overall, the fight favors the Dire, but not by much. And Bristleback continues to get a ton of gold. He wasn't doing that well in the laning stage, but he has great combat instincts, it seems. So far away from that Shiva's guard, it's going to be taking a long time for that. Shadow Shaman. Looks like he might be saving up for that Blink Dagger. Going to be a good item for him. And will he be going Silvage? Okay. Bristleback has Chainmail, has Talisman of Evasion. He's going very tankiness. He has a pipe, so all the magic damage that they throw on him is going to be worthless. Not only that, but also amplifies the magic resistance of his allies, so it's very good for him and his team. Oh, whoa, whoa. That is a deep dive indeed. And now what's your plan actually? I don't see how he's going to make that alive. There was a nice Guardian Greaves, but I don't think that it's going to be enough. That dive was way too... Well, yeah, sure, if you say so. Way too deep. Razor. Looks like he's going for an SNY. Not bad. I like the tanky sort of mixture of damage. I like that. So I like the combination of the Sanguinash gives him a bit of damage, a bit of movement speed, a bit of agility, a bit of attack speed. It's all good. And some nice talk coming out. I agree with them though. Yeah, so he made a mistake. It happens. No big deal. Oracle goes Envy and okay, looks like Jakiro is okay. He's hit by the Solar Curse. Not sure who has it on his team. Looks like wow, Ice Path misses everyone, and looks like we're gonna lose the Jakiro as well. Okay, things going very Radiant favor. I'm not sure why everyone's talking all of a sudden. Anyway, Wraith King, what's he gonna go for? He's going for a Maelstrom, so he's definitely not thinking of supporting his team. Looks like the Lion is going for a 4-staff. I like it. Mechanism. Tranquil Boots are good, but okay. There's Tombstone. Where's the Tombstone anyway? There it is. And looks like there's no one really here to help him. Spectre is not the backup you really need, and he's kind of going solo on dying. There's the entire Radiant team is gonna jump on him in a second. So he backs off at a reasonable time. Throws a nice decay. Can heal himself. Heals himself. Okay, Oracle doesn't want to waste it. Oracle, false promise. Doesn't want to waste it apparently. And looks like they get the kill, double kill. Very nice Roneth though. Still creating space. Still alive. And will they be able to kill him? They need this. They get the nice beyond godlike streak. And looks like they might be able to get the line as well. Ice Path misses, but they get the kill anyway. Alright, huge fight for Team Dire. I expect some flaming, but I was surprised by the Oracle saving his ultimate. He could have used it on the Undying and made him survive, but instead he chose not to. I find that to be a bit of a selfish act. Very odd move, very odd move. Anyway, Atos coming out of the Oracle. I really don't know much about this guy to comment, but he's doing exceptionally well for himself. 6, 1, and 4, definitely what you want to see. Crystal Maiden, 1, 6, and 14. She may be the lowest on net worth, but her ultimates have been clutch, and she's doing quite well, honestly. Undying, still pretty far from that Shiva's. Only like, still is 1.4k to get it. That's pretty far. Jakiro also doesn't have his Ocarine Core yet, but he's gonna get it soon. And he, again, I don't think he should have gone. I should have gone for Aghanim is better, but Items give you like a 20-second macropire. Now that thing's gonna last a while, but it decided not to go for it. Weird. Spectre. Okay, there we go. Talisman. I was about to say that he had the same items at minute 15, but it's like, alright, you got a talisman. 15 minutes and all he has is a talisman. That is just an odd thing to go for. Is there any sentries? Okay, he should know there's a sentry there, so he shouldn't walk there. He sees the Wraith King. Wraith King, still no Maelstrom, but getting quite close. Crystal Maiden, alright, nice bite, nice. Lots of slows coming out. Can they get the kill? Looks like yeah, he's dead. They have a mech on the line. Not exactly your usual mech carrier. I think it would have been better if the Baser carried it. Plus Martin could have had a Blink Dagger instead, but that's what they went for. A good amount of experience actually for that kill. Looks like XP is going to go even. Same thing with the gold. And are the Radiant thinking of pushing this? They could. I think they should actually. Tombstone up in 20 seconds. At which point though the Razor will almost be back as well. They might have to consider pushing this without Tombstone. Bristleback just casually running towards the Dire team. He's like, yo, I'm here. Alright, I'm not. And he has a Solar Crest, which is a really good item on him. Oh, looks like we might be losing the Lion very soon. Lion does fall, and looks like, wow, caught in his own teammates' wards. Holy crap, he can't get out of this. He's forced to teleport out instead. Poor fellow. Oh, Ice Path, a bit too late. And looks like in the meantime, Shadow Shaman is killed by Undying. Those ward placements hurting his team a lot just now. So 2 for nothing. Exchange. Spectre still doesn't have. Jakiro has the Ocarine Core, very nice, and looks like we'll have the Shivas as well. One of the things that Shadow Shaman said is very true, that Undying just falls off so much late game. At this point he still contributes, but 15 minutes from now he's going to bring nothing to a fight. Alright, giving some nice amplify, but they're going on the most tanky hero, and looks like they're going to lose the Jakiro. Do they have a Soul Rip? He doesn't use the sword, maybe it was on cooldown, but he doesn't use it in time. And Lightning coming out. Can they do anything? Crystal Maiden has her ultimate, but looks like she might fall. She might consider sacrificing herself for the team, but looks like she's kind of sacrificing anyway. Nobody's healing her. And Spectre, oh, nice Guardian Greaves at the last second. Spectre, why did you go there? I have no idea what Spectre was doing there, but Spectre dies again for the 8th time this game. How many times has that guy died? I didn't know. Oh well, not as bad. Not as bad as the Jakiro. Holy crap, Jakiro. Stop feeding, please. And looks like they're gonna get the mid tower. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that looks like Radiant's gonna take this, because the only way Dire can win is just they have to take some really amazing team fight, and they just don't have damage. Where's their damage gonna come from? Oracle, Crystal Maiden, Undying, they have no damage. None of these people have damage. And looks like at least he gets the Shiva's Guard now. Shiva's Guard? There we go. So the damage, where's it gonna come from? At least on the Radiant, you have the Bristleback. He brings a lot of physical damage. Wraith King as well, but he's not that farmed. Razor with his minus armor, not a burst coming out from this Lion. They have damage, the Radiant. It's not the most amazing right click in the game, that's true, and some of it's more over time than anything. Like the Bristleback and the Razor, they damage more over time than anything, but still they have damage. On the Dire, you could say Macropyre's their damage and Freezing Field as well, but these things, they are not reliable at all. I don't know, I really can't see the Dire winning this, but who knows? You know, comebacks happen all the time. It's right now the game is slightly in Radiant's favor, not in experience, but in gold at least. I'll see. I'll give the Dire about a 20% chance to win. Radiant has this like 80% in the bag. And they're going for this tower. Looks like they're going to fall pretty fast. I don't think that it's worth defending, but they threw a tombstone. Nice Ice Path, sort of splitting the team in half. Macropyre not out yet. He should throw it from the start, but instead he throws a nice Macropyre. In the end, they get the Wraith King. Two, what finger comes out? Nice Crystal Maiden ultimate. This is team fight is going really well, and looks like they're gonna get the kill on Bristleback. Holy, why do they have to make a liar out of me? Really good fight for Team Dire. All right, I'm not gonna go back on what I said though. I still think the Radiant will take this, but that was a very convincing team fight. Just everything went very well for them. And they're gonna go push now. They have a pretty good pushing lineup actually with Jakiro, Spectre. The less said about the Spectre, the better. Oracle going for two Orchids. So okay. I don't think Orchid breaks passives. I think it just silences. So it's not gonna be that great against the Bristleback or some of them. By the time they reach, the only person alive is not alive is going to be the Bristleback. So they going to go for it? Tombstone comes out. They're serious about this, and Jakiro should not attack from the high ground. He should go up here because there's a 20% chance he might miss his liquid fire. So alright, nice ice path coming out. They don't want to fight in the Tombstone. They can't really go close to tank it. They're backing off when the tower. They should not be backing off. There we go. Nice move by Oracle. Gets the last hit, and now they back off. Alright, this is how it should be. Okay. Meanwhile, top lane, they all teleport. Very good couple of minutes for the Dire. They got the huge fight bottom lane. They got. I think was there. Did they get 2 towers? Or did they get 1 tower? They only got 1 tower. Yeah, the tower here was already destroyed. And their warding is also pretty aggressive now, thanks to that fight. They're able to put on a lot of nice aggressive wards and go in. But oh, this was here a while ago. They know they're there, but I guess they're not gonna dive. So Shadow Shaman has his blink. He seems to fall a bit too much though these fights. Bristleback, evasion, magic resistance, physical resistance, lots of armor. Pretty good actually. I think he should get a heart though. He has a lot of damage mitigation. Now he just needs more life to absorb the damage with him. Razor. I think this is going to be a BKB. Wraith King, BKB as well. And Lion, no items really. Lion looks like he... Oh, okay, Spectre uses her ultimate, but she's not going to go anywhere, is she? I highly doubt she's going to go anywhere. Doesn't have a TP scroll either. That's going to be real risky. I'm worried for you, Spectre. I'm really worried for you right now. Oh dear, Spectre. Oh, Spectre. Okay, Spectre. Yeah, he's doing fine. Okay, okay. And they move past him. They just need to throw. Oh, there we go. Looks like he'll be not fine. Yeah, in the end, he's okay. Apparently. Alright, Oracle has his Orchid. He has a lot of items. He's not going to give a damage per second build, but he's just a fascinating hero for me. He doesn't look like a hero who could use who needs any hats, does he? He looks like he should stay this way forever. Oh look, underwater. I don't want to miss a team fight. Crystal Maiden Glimmer Cape, great item for her. Not they have decent matching damage. If she can Glimmer Cape someone just as they get fingered, that's gonna be she's gonna prevent a lot of pain. Undying. No, he actually has 2 extremely expensive items, but nothing else. He's saving up for something else as well. Not sure what it is. He's surprisingly low life for a strength hero. He's not as tanky as people seem to think he is. Jakiro looks like he might be going for an Aghanims now, I think. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so nobody seems to be interested in the Roshan. I think the Dire tried to take it at one point, but they decided not to. They should consider going for it again, because with the Jakiro Liquid Fire with basically no cooldown, they could actually hurt him pretty fast. And the damage is much better than before as well. So we'll see. They smoke up. Undying uses. Oh, okay. Looks like it's gonna be an Assault Cuirass if I was a betting man. Assault Cuirass gonna be pretty good for his team. The thing about Shivas though is that the passive slow is not that great. The one that reduces the attack speed, it's not as good. Wow, it's 45 attack speed reduction. That's pretty high. Alright, and they are going to go for Roshan. Good. Can they get in time? Radiant, though, they have a nice arrow here pointing. It's gonna be, there we go. One guy shows up. The rest of his team is all here. A bit late to the party, but Bristleback is here as well. Roshan down to the last 10-20% of his life. Tombstone comes out on the hill. Beautiful. They can't break this. But can they get anything out of it? It's a pretty messy fight. Nice Macropire as well as a nice Crystal Maiden ultimate, keeping them all right where they should be. Macropire is beautiful right at the entrance of Roshan, and Tombstone as well does a lot of damage. It's Wraith King against Undying, one-on-one. Looks like it's going to be the Undying comes out top. In the meantime, we have Oracle going up against the Bristleback and the Undying. Now it seems like Oracle, will he make it out alive? He has his ultimate, but decides not to use it. What is up with this Oracle and his ultimate? Doesn't seem to not use it at all. Undying, can he go up against the Bristleback? It's Bristleback against Undying. Bristleback taking a lot of damage from the decay, but regenerating pretty fast as well, actually. And Undying can get. It's a 4-for-4 fight in favor of the Radiant in the end. And that Oracle death was unnecessary, completely unnecessary. He had False Promise, he could have used it, he somehow decided not to. False Promise gives you like 8 seconds of invulnerability if you know how to use it right. Undying smartly going for the ranged barracks. In this situation you want to go for the range because the melee heals, but the range will take damage, so even if you only chip it a few hits, it's still worth it. Oh, that was an odd fight for the Dire. They had the combination of Jakir and Crystal Maiden was beautiful. Lots of beautiful magic damage coming out from them. But just Oracle really messed up in that last fight. He should have used False Promise on himself. Undying also with that clutch Tombstone, he put it right up here. But it's really hard for them to bring down the Bristleback. He is so damn tanky. It looks like he's going to go for Ocarine Core, an exquisitely good item for the Bristleback. And it looks like he's going to go now and buy a piece of it. I am just very, very, very surprised by that. He keeps it at level 3. He might think it scales like it used to. By the way, from now on, Viscous Nasal Goo is worth all 4 points because it used to be 1, 1, and 2 armor loss, but now it's scales by decimals 1, 1.4, 1.8, 2.2. So you have to max it out. So it's not worth just putting 3 points and leaving it there anymore. Oh, and he does have the Ocarine Core. So this is going to help him get a lot of life back from that cool spray. Still seeing the game in favor of the Radiant. No trash talk for a while. I kind of miss it, to be honest. Crystal Maiden has the Ghost Scepter. Wow, okay. So if she uses Glimmer Cape on someone and Ghost Scepters herself, she can make like 2 people in the fight magic immune or something. Although if she uses Ghost Scepter on herself, she'll take a lot of extra magic damage. Huh. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Nice Ice Path keeping him detained. Oh, BKB's out of it. Looks like they want to get the kill. Jakiro way overstaying his welcome. Undying comes out with a slow, but gets silenced before he can do anything. Tombstone not ready, and it looks like this is going to be a really bad fight. Wow, another great Crystal Maiden ultimate. Almost gets the kill on the Razor, and they do get the kill on the Razor in the end. Undying also helps kill the Lion. Crystal Maiden falls, but beautiful clutch ultimate. Teleports out Wraith King, stuns him before he manages to make it out. Undying is dead. No way he can make it out alive, but he does have the Aegis of the Immortal Oracle. False Promise. Nice, bro. But it looks like he's gonna fall here anyway. Oh, barely makes it out alive. Those Guardian Greaves giving him a ton of regen, basically. How much? They're supposed to give him what, 15? Oh, so despite all his life, he only has 15 regen. I thought it would feel higher. There we go. I'm not sure what that means, but missed it. So the Crystal Maiden's doing a lot of damage. That ultimate, I don't know if I've been underestimating it or something, but it is so much damage. 250 per icicle, and there's like 10 icicles a second, because I believe it's every 0.1. Yeah, every 0.1. 100 explosions. Holy crap. That's 25,000 damage, basically, if they all hit one person. No, that is a very interesting ultimate. I feel like Crystal Maiden Her ultimate is such a game changer that most people underestimate it. We all think of the big ultimates as Earthshaker, Sand King, Enigma, Magnus, but Crystal Maiden's ultimate is insanely powerful. Insanely powerful. And this new cooldown for it is really good as well. Alright, ultimate comes out. Not sure where that's going. Looks like the Spectre gets turned into a chicken. So cute when that happens. That staff looks like his head, doesn't it? Alright. Don't want to get too off topic. Spectre! Holy crap! In 44 minutes, there it is. This butterfly, which he has been working on for the last 30 minutes, is now here. I don't know why he rushed it. I don't know what is the logic behind it. But I bet he's telling his team, he's like, guys, just wait for my butterfly. Once my butterfly is out, we'll win. He has the butterfly. I am not impressed at all, but perhaps he'll be able to do something. If he had gone Radiance and skipped a lot of these items, especially the butterfly, he would have done so much more for his team. All that AoE extra damage, along with the macro pyre and the freezing field, he would have been able to clean house. Instead, he went for this build. Yeah, well, we'll see what gets him. Now, net worth is not really useful anymore, but buyback is. The only person who has buyback is the bristleback. Oh dear. This is not a good situation for the Radiant. Despite the fact that they have a stronger lineup, I would still say this is a really bad situation for them. And can they get the kill on him? Looks like Shasham is going to make it out alive. Nice, Undying, gets him with a soul rip in the end. This is really bad because they're trying to push, and they're going to go for the Wraith King. Undying, lovely decay just now, catches 3 people. Every time he gets the decay off it, the more people he gets, the better and better it is. Another nice decay on 3, maybe on 2. Oh, there was a soul rip instead. Decay, Bristleback, taking a lot of damage. Crystal Maiden getting ready to position her ultimate. Bristleback healing himself up with that Ocarine Core, keeping him alive, but they'll only lose the Shadow Shaman. Lots of blows traded, lots of damage dealt, but in the end, only person who dies, look at that, 6,000 damage coming out. The only person who dies is the Shadow Shaman. They get the tower as well. They're going to go for bottom. They're probably going to switch to middle after this if they get it. And, alright, they're here. Tombstone is going to be up in a second. He throws it up immediately. May have considered putting it a bit back. Actually gets the ranged racks. Is down. Now they're going for the melee. Nice. He keeps throwing up these decays, but his mana pool really can't sustain. He doesn't regen fast enough. Bottom racks is taken. Anyway, Dire. Shadow Shaman has Yule Scepter. Good for both him to defensively and offensively. Molnir is going to come out, but I'm not sure they need more magic damage. Lion has a cloak, going to be very useful for his team. Alright, that was definitely a dire fight. I am surprised that they're winning, honestly. I'm not saying they shouldn't or anything, just honestly that actually it's unexpected. They have the weaker late game lineup, and yet they're not ahead in any way. Okay, they're slightly ahead in experience. 5,000 at almost 50 minutes is barely worth mentioning, but it's not an overwhelming advantage in any way. Yet somehow they're still able to take these fights, and I can't see how. Looks like Aghanim is finally finished on the Jakiro. Jakiro, rather slow reactions. Will this team be there to help him? Looks like he's gonna fall. Oracle saving that false promise, which he probably should use. They get the kill on the Shadow Shaman again. Macropyre gonna be released. Beautiful Macropyre. Hits pretty much everyone. False promise still not used, and looks like the Jakiro might fall. He does for no reason. Crystal Maiden throws a good ultimate, gets a double kill, and alright, it's a team wipe. Triple kill for the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden MVP, sort of, with the Undying. Beautiful game. I am not sure. I honestly don't think that the Oracle and the Spectre screwed up a lot. Oracle never seems to use his ultimate. He uses it 1 or twice, but the Dire, if they win this, which looks like they're going to, it's definitely on the back of the Jakiro Undying Crystal Maiden combination. And Oracle, he did okay. He's 11-2. That's nice, but if he had used his false promise a bit more, I could have said he was a huge asset. But instead, he did well. He didn't do more than he should have. These three though, along with these two, the Undying and the Kusame, along with the GQ, they have did some clutch plays. GQ may have been out of position a lot, but his macro fire dealt a ton of crazy damage for his team. Uh, Nothing like a bigger EP, I must say. And looks like they're just gonna go and get the top racks as well. Some of them seem to be going for the throne. Spectre, can she man fight? She looks like she might. Whoa! She actually gets the kill on him. That is very surprising. It doesn't show though. And it looks like she might die. Soul Rip, beautiful Soul Rip. Loss of life. Undying. Does he have his ultimate? Looks like it doesn't make a difference. Oh, nice! False promise. After all this time, it's good to see it again in a fight. Looks like he'll be fine. How much life is he gonna have after this? Barely any. But very good top lane. It's gonna be mega creeps. If they focus on it, a couple of 3 more hits by the catapult. 1 more. It's mega creeps. Dire, take this. I am honestly surprised, but there you go. That's Dota for you. The team that it's not always the team with the better late game that wins, but sometimes the team with better execution. The Radiant had a very good bristle. Oh, whoa, whoa. Shaman, where are you? Where the hell? They had a very good bristleback. I can't really say I know so much of the other team. The rest of his teammates, they seem to do okay. I don't know. But the dire threesome of Undying, Crystal Maiden, and Jakiro, which is a threesome involving a donkey, a dragon, a zombie. That's why I said the donkey, zombie, and dragon, as well as a blonde bimbo, seems to have won this game. So congrats for them. And looks like there's still a few fights going on, but it's not really worth talking much about, because we all know which team has won. Poor Lion, looks like he's probably gonna fall here actually. Yeah, he shouldn't have hit him actually. By hitting him, he reflected enough damage to kill himself. He should have hexed him and ran away. Well, good game. Thank you for submitting this. I hope you enjoyed my cast, and thank you for watching.